Wow, so an absolute talent, good feel, good attitude. Here we go, Minowa out front, Dan Burkett in that chase position. Dan Burkett earning the position from the seeding bracket. Oh, buddy, and now into that first outside zone, applying onto the 14-year-old Minowa, that second outside zone. Dan Burkett, good proximity, mimics the angle, you see him throw it out there, but then has to back off. Now coming that final outside zone goes Minowa, sweeping on in. Oh, and he's got some bashes side by side here, kind of bouncing around the different battles and different head-to-head. So here goes a Rad Dan Burkett, Rad Industries. Mark IV Supra, good angle from him. Again with that clean air. Minowa, let's see what kind of attitude he's got here towards the side of that vehicle, that Juka Racing 86. Looks like he's kind of kicking back, giving himself some room, but Dan Burkett almost dragging wing on the wall, from the wings to the walls, into that final outside zone. For Minowa, the 14-year-old Japanese pilot in Juka Racing, Jerry Yang Racing. 80 tall drink of water, the tallest building of the skyline. He's not in a Skyline, he's technically in a Ford Mustang. He's ripping around this Auto Zone Pennzoil Mustang RTR Spec 550, three-time champion, current points leader, James the Machine Deane.
Thank you.
Eves, go ahead. Man, drop to a knee. Bruce saying, hey, will you be mine forever here at Formula Drift? Congratulations, awesome. All right, my family's watching in Arizona. Here we go, they're ready to send it. Stephen Parker, Tyson Garland, Carmen, here we go. James Deane, Jonathan Hurst. Jonathan Hurst, he's gonna be chasing down the three-time champ. And this is the first time we're seeing James Deane, go head-to-head here in competition. James Deane in that Ford Mustang, he transitions into outside zone 2. You can see that outside zone delivery. You can see it signified by that orange box or orange rectangle in the outside zone 3. Jonathan Hurst not getting all the way out there in that Mr. Cool kind of XLR, but he does get great proximity outside zone 4. Oh man, we got a chrome on chrome with 74 points with again, here we are in round 5 of 8. Jonathan Hurst would love to put a stop to it, and there are a lot of drivers in the field that are cheering for Jonathan Hurst in this scenario. Transition to outside zone 2. Ooh, look at James Deane, not mimicking that angle, definitely has the proximity, needs to drop into that pocket, drop into formation. Hurst, very settled. Look at those wheels, no corrections at all, going from outside zone 3 to 4, just right there, dialed, set it, and forget it. On the flow, or does it have an effect on the vehicle? And look at this, we are seeing James Deane, 2-1.
James Deane takes his first win of the evening, and we saw you take that battle. But you've been sitting around for about 5 hours, so it might not have been an advantage for you to go straight into the 16 because you haven't been in the car for the 5 hours before the competition.
Yeah, so practice seems like a very long time ago. So it's, you know, it's a win-lose kind of situation having a buy run because you're cold for so long. Like a buy run is, yeah, you're into top 16, but when you battle, you're in the moment. You've already driven with an opponent in competition, and you feel more ready. So just waiting all day long, and then finally getting out there in the top 16 battle against a great guy like Hurst, it's like, okay, I need to switch it on, and it's definitely hard.
Definitely challenging, and something else that this guy has been going through since Orlando. He's been in a different car, in a different country since then. How are you mentally feeling?
I'm feeling good. Like, it's definitely like 9 weeks traveling, different country, different cars, different places, different people, but it's an experience. Like, I love drifting, and I don't have to do all of those events, but I kind of push myself through it because I'm enjoying it. If I wasn't enjoying it, I probably wouldn't do it as much. But when everything is, you know, going to plan and getting, you know, good results and feeling just great after events, I'm enjoying it. But definitely when you get to a point of, you know, 9-10 weeks, you're like, you feel it a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit worn out, but this guy's ready to battle. We're going to, again, see him next round, but we have more battles.
They are a sponsor of Formula Drift. Don't know what's set up, but simulators, man, they play a major role in heroes in life and his driving. Here we go, so Taylor Holt at Comp Camps Edelbrock. I know Rut is cheering him on. Here we go in that second outside zone into the, Minowa dives in. You can see again, he has that proximity, but we need to match that angle. He's kind of just at a 15 degree in conjunction to Taylor Hall now in that final outside zone. So they're going forward momentum, right? And then if it's red, obviously, and then if it's going to opposite G's. Here we go. So you see him flash a little bit. They're going nuts into that first outside zone. Taylor Hall taking a very shallow line at outside zone 1 as Minowa goes in. Now Taylor Hall doing something very similar that we saw of Minowa, but now Hiro out front, no problem at all. That was very, very smooth. Whoa! Taylor Hall almost gets into contact with that 86 in Juku Racing. Jerry Yang raced Japan, but right now it looks like, Minowa gets 1 and Lair 2 votes. So again, looks like Vernon. Yeah. Ford versus BMW, 3-time champion here in the States, a champion across the pond. Here we go. James the Machine Deane. All right, here we go in that AutoZone Mustang RTR Spec 5 FD. This should be one heck of a battle now. Coming in that second outside zone. These guys put on one heck of a show earlier this season as James Deane now transitions into that third outside zone. And now in that final outside zone, look at that, just across the nose. Oh man, too close for missile, switching to guns. Woo! To the point where he needs it / wants it, and it's feeling comfortable. I mean, he burnt the car down, or the car got on fire at Long Beach, and he wins the event. I mean, come on. So Connor Shanahan now out front in that BMW. Look at this all-Irish battle. James Deane, he's not gonna go, hey, you want what I'm selling? I'm cooking it up right now. I got some Ditto tires out back. Now transitioning to the last outside zone. What's gonna happen? Oh boy, here we go. James Deane, Shanahan at the 12th hour, and slide him left for Deane, right for Shanahan. I'm thinking this is the way it's going to go one more time, and there it is. All chopping it up. Here we go. Back to the one more time. Run 1. James Deane out front. Connor Shanahan. This we're really going to see a glaring mistake from one of these drivers. Don't leave it in the judge's hands. Do something sensational. The X Factor. What you got? Bang! Right there. The buzzsaw. The buzzsaw on the door. James to put down a banger run out front, and James Deane, if he keeps his composure, doesn't do anything extraneous or makes a mistake, the win could be his, but Shanahan is really going to try to force a mistake from a machine. So it's a hard ass. Here we go in that second outside zone. That's where they have the contact, but Shanahan keeps it sideways, digs into that third outside zone. Here comes the final outside zone, zone 4, and whoa, there we go. Machine Deane, there it is. James Deane gets the win. And Hiro Minowa, a FD rookie, in just 1 year. So here we go. Adam LZ out front, Minowa in the chase position. Adam LZ initiates in that Drift HQ BMW, Minowa in tow. In that second outside zone, feeling all of it. Minowa, some wavering right there. That's what I was talking about. Need to mimic that angle. And Adam LZ, you talk about how gripped up it is. It looks like it does grip up, and that does allow Minowa. And it. Minowa out front. Adam LZ in the chase position, giving himself some room. See how he slides to the side. Good posturing there by Minowa. Oh wow, Adam LZ really mimicking that transition into outside zone 2 and then outside zone 3. Some wavering there by Adam in the chase. How are they going to handle 4? Minowa out there. Whoa, look at Adam LZ now. He drops into formation. One more time. There we go again. HQ BMW once again going against that 14-year-old Hiro Minowa. Big initiation, great angle there. Dragon bumper on that first outside zone. Snappy transition by Adam LZ. There it is again. Minowa diving in, needs to mimic that angle, has the proximity, but let's see the transition now in the outside zone, and smooth. You can see that from Adam LZ. Big angle there from him.
He was struggling. I mean, Adam was just destroying those tires, and Hiro not so much.
Well, I mean, it's going to become evident real quick here in that chase position as Hiro, oh boy, and there we go. Oh, buddy! Adam LZ gets up on the wall. Holy cow. And then it kind of stopped. So thumbs up from Adam, making sure he's okay. It did look like Hiro kind of had a failure to launch. He got into the wall, but look, oh boy,
oh, man.
So, just it's very unfortunate. Watch this.
Yeah, just catches his rear wheel and pushes him up. Wow.
Holy cow, like I said, he knows how to ride a BMX bike, but that was going to go right. Didn't look like a Minowa threw off Adam at all, and there it is. Hiro Minowa.
Hiro's car when the tires touched. Hiro, what did you feel in the car? Did the steering wheel jam in your hands at all?
Not just steering is a little bit jump. so it's okay. Car is okay. Yeah.
Okay. And how are you adjusting to the St. Louis track?
I'm so I love this track because there are so many walls, and this track is very very exciting for me.
Yep.
So I cannot wait to drive with Frederick Asbo in top 4. Yeah.
And what are your expectations going against Frederick?
I'm so honored to driving with Frederick Asbo because he's a very very great driver and he has a 3 times champion. So of course I will do my best at chase run and lead run. So please support us.
And with your driving, what's giving you confidence going against Frederick?
Frederick run is very very consistent every time. So I watched every round.
And we are getting them. We're gonna. And here we go. Send it. Here we go. James Machine Deane, AutoZone, Mustang, RTR Mustang versus Fred. A classic battle going that first outside zone past where we saw the wall ride of Adam LZ, and now James Deane rising a different way, keeps it on the ground, and look at him just slingshot away from Matt Field. Chucks a deuce and now throws some flames in his face. Oh man, right the line! They got hung up. Did you see that? He just hooked him. Yeah, just getting too aggressive in that chase position, Matt Field, but that's unofficial. That's just kind of our at first glance. So here we go, Matt Field. That Borla Corvette goes into that second outside zone, goes in again. It's a must-win for Matt Field to get on the box. So he needs to force an error here for James Deane, and it doesn't look like it's going to happen. And you know, he's running away, man. James the Machine Deane.
Minowa in order for him to even be in.
Minowa on the other side of our Type S Final Four. Send it. Here we go. Frederick Osbo, Minowa. Now going into that first outside zone goes Freddie in that Toyota Rockstar Energy Drink GR Supra. Now into that second outside zone, almost exceeds that line. And now Minowa looks like he's mimicking the angle. Well done by Minowa, and that's what he needs to do. So hopefully the Yank camp said, hey, get in there, but also mimic the angle. And he looks like he gets aggressive. Talking about Hiro Minowa, and he's going against a 3-time champion, Frederick Osbo. Now transitioning into that first outside zone. Big angle from Minowa. Freddie on the inside. Not digging deep in that first outside zone. Here comes 14-year-old Minowa. Again, the youngest ever FD podium finisher. He'd love to go to the finals against another 3-time champion of James Deane. Hiro Minowa, look at that. Now Freddie says, all right, young buck, I'm in the finals. We go one more time. Freddie, Minowa, here we go. Slider, Minowa. Minowa gets Machine Deane. 1, 2, 3, let's set it. Here we go. James Machine Deane initiates into that first outside zone. Big angle from him. Hiro Minowa a little bit off of that first inside zone. Now transitioning into outside zone 2. Again, proximity, but James Deane, he sticks it to the wall, goes to outside zone 3. Minowa backing off, and then let's see the transition into the final outside zone. James puts it right on the line. Minowa dives in. Maybe a little bit of contact. St. Louis and around the Formula Drift world. Hiro Minowa, start chicane. We got a clean start. Let's see how he handles going to that first outside zone. James Deane sticks it to the door. Hiro Minowa very deep in the outside zone 1. Good proximity by James Deane. Now coming to outside zone 2. There's James Deane. Ooh, he looks like he gets that back left tail light. Hiro Minowa in the outside zone 3. Look at that. Absolutely spot on lead run from Hiro Minowa. Going to the last outside zone. Hiro Minowa. James Deane coming in. Throws on the Red Bull lid. Big hug from the machine. So now your winner is unanimously James the Machine Deane gets the victory unanimously. That means Hiro Minowa gets second place, the youngest ever to podium in Formula Drift history. 14 years old. James with 3 wins on the season, 12 podiums in a row, and that is outside of Formula Drift in itself. What an amazing
Means so much to you.
This means absolutely everything. I think so many people just see me drifting a lot of the time and I'm just doing whatever, but the last few years have been a big challenge, very, very hard, and we're just trying our absolute best this year, giving it absolutely everything. The team, RTR, giving me a great car every single event. I got great support, my family and friends, and Becky back at home. Everyone that supports me, I couldn't do it without you all. And but come on, look at this man, this kid. Come on, it's unbelievable to see the skill he has. 14 years old, and he can beat any of us. Like, that is the future right there. It's unbelievable to witness.